All right, welcome back to the RD2L Season 32 Eastern Monday games. We have Quaker Oats Esports versus IO. Band equals scared. First band is going to be coming out. It's going to be the IO and most likely the Pudge from the side of Quaker Oats. We do get a TA ban. I haven't seen a lot of TA, but I know the games I have seen she's been dominant in, so it's got to be very careful. Got to get a Void Spirit ban as well. Most likely aimed at their mid laner, who has a different name right now, so I can't remember it. I think it's actually, is it Zany? I think he played the Night Stalker. It was very well. Do get the IO and the Punch ban. So, Drodes, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to play something conventional. Weaver is banned. They didn't like the Weaver, which is actually a good choice because a lot of people pick up the Shadow Shaman to counter it, and it doesn't, right? They just throw the Beetle on you, and then you die. You have the foul play, and you die after the foul play. You can't do anything, which is really frustrating. And they banned the Juggernaut, too. I wonder if they banned the Juggernaut because they don't want to play against it, or they feel like it played well. There are two different things, right? You know? Because somebody can play well with Juggernaut because they're comfortable with it. Like on PST Sundays, right? B. Martinez will play a lot of Juggernaut. He's just comfortable with it. But, you know, you can play it well, but not be comfortable on it. So, might be something a little different there. Gonna get our third ban out from Quaker Oats Esports. Taking a little bit of time. Gonna use that reserve time that they've got. Is there anything you didn't want to play against again? Maybe a Witch Doctor. Maybe they're gonna ban something else that they don't want to play against specifically. Maybe they're thinking about just regular bans. Banning the Phoenix, directed right at to their IO banned captain. They're going to be picking the Witch Doctor this time. They said, we don't want to ban it because we're going to play it. And you know what? We're going to teach you how to play it because you lost the last game. All right. That's shots fired right there. You know, what are you going to pick now, Ira? Ira? I don't know. Ira. What are you going to pick now that's been picked? You know, it's shots right to the face.
Radiance ban.
Gonna be picking up the Life Stealer first. That's probably a Drodes pick. They probably feel comfortable enough on it to pick it first without the thought of too much of a counter. I mean, you do have the Razor, which they could pick up, but do you want to play the Razor in the off lane or mid? I think they played a great Centaur, so I don't know. You could play a Razor mid and just ban out like an OD or something. I'm not really sure. You could carry Razor too. They ban out the Storm.
Hurry, hurry.
I don't know. They have opportunities. You could does Lifestealer go well against Lone Druid? You could play the Lone Druid. I gotta tab out real quick. I gotta update my update. There you go. Boom. Alright, sorry. I had to update my title. What else do you not want to play against? So they're probably thinking about what they want to play and what's going to be a good counter against it. Do you just... So I wonder on Quaker Oats if you pick up an Ursa could be good against the Lifestealer, and so could the Razor. I wonder if you pick up both, that could be your mid and your safe lane. You could pick up the Centaur in the off lane again. Or the Axe. Centaur or the Axe, I think would be okay. Taking a lot of time. Now, the problem with taking so much time from this ban is going to be you're not going to have time in your picks, right? You've got to be kind of solidified in what you want to play. They're going to ban the Lesh. Is BGD... is he comfortable on the Lesh? Maybe. I don't know. IO Band is thinking about what they want to play here. Going to be having all of their reserve time. The worry about this is they do get last pick, so they have a lot of time to think if they want to.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
But I would say you want to put a little pressure on your picks here, right? They've banned the PL. Is that a counter against Lifestealer? I guess it is. I mean, but you get the Radiance, right? So it would help against the PL. Pick up the Tiny, which is probably a 4. It could be the mid pick. They could be waiting on their They could be waiting on their support picks.
10 seconds to pick.
Okay, Quaker Oats is going to be looking for a second pick here.
5 seconds remain.
Second and a third pick. Probably a 4 Witch Doctor. I would pick up something like you could pick up an Undying maybe.
Team are now picking.
Vengeful Spirit. They like the Venge. Okay, that's fair enough. They pick up the Venge, and what did they pick up last time? They pick up the Centaur. They could do it again. I think Centaur is fine to get away from the Lifestealer and chase it down. I think it's good against Lifestealer. And the Tiny, to be honest, if it's a core Tiny. It just tanks up really well. Just don't get hit by the Lifestealer, you're okay. You know?
Dire team are now picking.
Pick up the Razor. Okay. We talked about the Razor as well. I think Razor's good. Most likely they're offlaner. They picked up the offlaner third pick last time too. So this is the only worry about having an early Lifestealer pick, right? Is that you're thinking about, you know, you're going to get countered a decent amount. But the rest of your team is maybe uncountered by it, right? If you have stuff to get away from the Razor. They could offlane Centaur, which would break the Razor link. It's actually not bad, I think, on IO. Offlane Centaur would counter the Razor, and if they picked up the Ursa, it would counter that as well. So, it could be good. It could be good here. I feel like a Razor in the off lane, Ursa in the safe lane, and maybe like a Puck or a Silencer in the mid lane. Silencer would be kind of crazy. I haven't seen a mid Silencer, but I'd like to see one, you know? Something out there just gonna hit.
Grimstroke.
Pick up a Grimstroke. The only worry about the Grimstroke right now, okay, is there's only what? 2 things: the Lifestealer, open wounds, and does Tiny Toss work on Grimstroke ult? I don't think it does, right? I don't think it does. That'd be my only concern right now is what's working with the Grimstroke, because now you've got to get 2 picks, and you don't want this Grimstroke ult to just be useless, right? Other than a chain. I guess it's alright against the Razor, but it's not what I would like to get. You know? I guess they get the move speed from it too. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But I hate when you pick up a Grimstroke and then your team just has nothing to work with it, you know, the big combo that you would like to get. Even if it's not that big, if it's something like a... Okay, right now they have nothing. Even if it's like a PA dagger, right? The PA dagger goes out to 2 different people. It's really useful and can be thrown a couple times. It's really nice.
Ten seconds to pick.
Okay. Last pick is going to be going out to Quaker Oats. So this is probably an offlane Darkseer. This is not bad. This Darkseer is going to act like a Centaur, right? So
Radiance ban.
Picking up a Timber Saw. Okay, not a bad thing. I think the Darkseer is going to get tanky.
Dire's ban.
And going to be able to do a lot of damage. And the Timber Saw will be able to punish him, the Tiny, and the Lifestealer. So they both need a mid hero. Unless Quaker Oats is already going mid. They banned the Shadow Fiend, which is not a bad choice, I think. Shadow Fiend, like I said last time, is told to me was the best core in the game right now, so I could see it.
Dire's ban.
Ban out the Troll Warlord. Really? Do they think this is a mid Razor? Troll Warlord's good. You could ban the Ursa too. Right, because Ursa does well against Darkseer in lane, right?
Only 10 seconds.
You just like overpower and then just beat the creep to death?
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Radiance ban.
Ban the Luna. You know, I said it last game. I said the Luna is the only person I've seen that can fight the Lifestealer one-on-one because you got those glaives, right? It's built in. Quaker Oats needs a safe laner. Okay, the Racer could go mid with the Timbersaw in the mid lane, or safe lane in the Timbersaw mid. They could pick up
5
something in the
seconds
off
remaining.
lane, but I don't think they want to. What do they pick? What do they pick? I still think the Ursa is good. I still think the Ursa is good. IO banned. Now, both teams don't have a lot of time. IO banned. What do you pick? You need a mid laner. Unless the Tiny's going mid. That feels bad. OD's banned. Lena's banned. Stormster's
10
banned.
seconds to pick.
Void is
5
banned? Yeah, you
seconds.
banned it.
Hurry, hurry.
What do you pick? You could pick Lena, but I think it loses to the Timbersaw. What's gonna win against this Timbersaw in the mid lane? I don't think Sniper does
Dire
well.
team are now picking.
They pick up the Wind. Ooh, Wind is good. Wait, this is probably a mid Wind, so... Okay, you're going against a Wind mid. Actually, it could be an offlane Wind. We played that. You need something with catch.
Only 10
I think
seconds.
Puck, maybe? Does Puck beat Timbersaw mid? I don't know.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
It could be a Puck. It's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. Alchemist. I think Alchemist loses mid to Timber or Wind. Magnus? Magnus would be kind of crazy. But it could work. Right? Razor doesn't have a way to get down. Wind doesn't have a way to get down. You have a big AoE fight. You buff the Lifestealer. You can fight. Okay, Necrophos is fine. Necrophos is fine. So it is a mid-Razor. Oh, it's a mid-Razor. Wait, this is a carry Wind? No way, right? It is a carry Wind. It's carry Lifestealer. Okay. Well, with the Razor going mid... What did I say? The Puck or... Magnus? I wonder if Magnus would have been a good choice. But I don't know if BGD plays it. Strange. Okay. Nothing that I picked this game. It's just a surprising. Usually I pick up something, but I guess I did pick the Lifestealer and the Razor. I said it last game too, is that they banned items for the Lifestealer, which was good. Okay. I'm gonna give this one to... Oh man, this gonna be hard. I feel like I feel like Quaker Oats has a better lineup, just overall. But I feel like if IO Band gets off to a good start, I don't think they can throw for a long time. But I think Quaker Oats has a good beginning lineup. I think they're gonna have a problem. 7-6. Who's letting this guy win? 4 victories in a row. Must be playing against easy bots. All right, just kidding. Look at those last hits up here. And it looks like they want to go top. They might be going for a 2-2. Sorry. Gonna be going for a 2-2 trade here. Everybody says good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun, baby. Having a blast. Oh. Pause again is gonna be coming out here. Very sorry. I mean there's lag, right? It looks like it. Yeah, packet loss, packet loss. You have to run it down mid if you pause again. Alright. Hey. I think this is, like I said, I think IO can do well. I think if they have a good lineup, they have a decent lineup to take a good fight and a good game, but I feel like they're going to get punished early. The Timbersaw comes online really quickly. The Witch Doctor is going to be really abusive, and I think they're okay bottom, right? They're going to leave. They're going to have the tiny Darkseer. Darkseer's you're just gonna throw their stuff on the way. No, because they can just click it down. They're both ranged. Oh God, this game does suck for them. Holy shit. I wonder if they lane swap. If that'd be good. Does Lifestealer do better against a Venge Wind than a Timbersaw Witch Doctor? I don't know. I would assume not because they're both ranged, but yeah, this feels like a hard. This feels like I said, I feel like this is a hard game for the side of IO Band, but I feel like they can pull something out if they're able to get ahead. If they're able to get ahead and stay ahead, I think it's an easier game. But we'll see at the 20-minute mark where they're at, and that'll be the decider. I'm gonna put it for Quaker Sports. Okay, they're going to see the lifesteal. They're just wrapping around here. They're going to get the stun off by the Venge, doing a lot of damage with the heal. They're going to get the Rage out. Going to get a little bit of block. They do Tiny air lines up. They're going to be doing a lot of damage to the Tiny instead, and do get first blood to the mid Zany. Zane. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to assume it's Zany, but it could be Zane. Nice. Alright, and they're going to go 2-2 here. Getting a little aggressive, but they're alright. Darkseer. Going to pick up an extra 13 damage. No, just kidding. Extra 13 damage. Right, so the Darkseer. Attack speed from intelligence. Ooh, he went this instead of the other one, right? The movement speed next to allies. Which is kind of crazy because they have a wind in here, right? The wind with the tailwind. So, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, we're going to be going into this. Alright, every game we do, so we're going to do it right now. We introduce everybody that's playing, so you know who's playing, and you know who to cheer for. Tiny Airlines is going to be throwing the Venge underneath the tower. Alright. As a caster, we don't cheer for anybody except for the person who gets the most courier kills. So if you want to be casted on the big screen, get more courier kills, and I will be happy to yell your name. Alright, we're going to go in this bottom lane. We have 12 bricks to Sage. Going to be playing that Wind Runner for the safe lane of Quaker Oats Esports. Going to be supported by Slowpoke, playing the Vengeful Spirit. In the mid lane, we have Zany playing the Razor. In the off lane, we have Bod Moss playing the Witch Doctor. And guys, I Can't Move playing the Timbersaw.
I take what I please.
Alright. For the safe lane of IO Band equals Scared is going to be the Lifestealer played by Drodes18. Tycho is going to be playing that position 5 Grimstroke. In the mid lane, we've got BGD playing the Necrophos. And Deadass, that's the real BGD. In the off lane, we have Ira playing the Darkseer. And none other than West_Taiwan playing that position 4 Tiny. Does have the toss back. Going to get the big damage. And this is going to be a first blood with the blood grenade. Punches in, coming. And the surge, the punch is going to go down. getting that second, or I guess the first blood for the side of IO Band. Grimstroke's going to take a lot of damage. They're going to be diving up top here. They're going to get the stun onto the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor going to do a lot of damage. Needs one more. He's going to plant the tree, but it's not going to happen this time. He says, no way, buddy. You don't get it. They're going to be doing a lot of damage. They throw the blood grenade onto the Timbersaw. Timbersaw does not have the temper chain, so he can't turn around onto the Grimstroke. Grimstroke is going to be right-clicking with the Lifestealer. Lifestealer does have the rage. He says, come back here, buddy. And they get it with the paint draw. They're going to kill the courier, too. Come on. Yes! Let's go! Alright, that's the best part of the game right there. We're going to be lagging a whole ton. Probably shows up in here too. Yeah, absolutely, you can see that. And they're going to get a double tip on the Bodmas. What are you going to do now? I always say, Dota 2 is not only a physical game, but also a mental game, right? Got to keep that PMA up. If you don't, you're going to start to lose. And you're going to lose very hard. Now, you know, RD2L is all about having fun. And also just beating the dog crap out of the other enemy players. So, if you want to get under them, and you can't physically outplay them, mentally outplay them, alright? Break their spirits and their will. Okay. Don't know what happened here, but that's alright. Grimstroke was not able to get the pull off because Droge was trying his best, but that's okay. They're going to say, I'm going to pull over here, try to be safe. I do the same thing. They're going to get the courier kill. Excellent choice there, Bodmas. And we're going to go back mid. Light, or the Razor is going to be able to kill BGD in that mid lane with the Plasma Field. Going to be down for a decent amount of time, and he's going to be able to pick up probably both of the Water Runes. Going to go to the bottom lane. Not much happening here. We do see them just taking, you know, they're going to be throwing the Ion Shell onto creeps. And taking that as, you know, they do have a pull they could do, but it's going to be blocked by this ward. Actually, fantastic ward by Slowpoke here on that Vengeful Spirit. Okay, not being able to pick up both Water Runes by the Razor. Razor is going to be going back, man. He does have a level on the the Necrophos. I don't know why I keep calling you Witch Doctor. Lifestealer is going to be up here. You know, just last hitting. Has no problems with this. They want to kill this so they can't keep pulling with it. Which is probably what's happening by the Witch Doctor, so it's alright. +2. And gonna get some denies off. And they're gonna hit this +2. Nice job. Big Whirling Death. So the Whirling Death, we talked about this in the drafting phase. The Whirling Death is gonna do a lot, right? It does damage, and it does more damage when each tree you cut. But it removes 13% of your primary stat. So, for these strength cores, Timbersaw is very good. Not only does it do damage, but it's also going to remove health by removing those, you know, that primary stat, which is really frustrating. So, it's like extra damage. And not going to be able to get the pull off. Witch Doctor over here is doing a fantastic job of denying it. Grimstroke is absolutely losing his mind, pinging the ground. But going to be pinging absolutely nothing with that. Going to be doing some more damage with this Whirling Death. Tycho is trying his best. He's going to throw some paint onto the Timbersaw. Get him a different color, but it's not going to help. That paint job is not going to save you. Alright, going to be going middle here. Going to be getting the stun onto the Necrophos. Necrophos does not have the Ghost Shroud, unfortunately. Taking a lot of damage to get the stun out. And the Razor ult is going to be taking him down. They TP2 the Tiny and the Grimstroke. Grimstroke's going to be running straight back top. They do get the DD in the bottom lane going to the Vengeful Spirit. Nope, it's going to turn around and give the Razor the DD. Nice. Lifestealer's up here. He just says, hey, I'm going to go hit this camp. What are you going to do about it? Witch Doctor says, I'm going to take it with a stun. He's going to get open wounds and chase down a little bit. The Timbersaw is going to help over and help his teammate. But, you know, this is good right here, right? I like to give a lot of support tips out, right? Like stacking and pulling and going to do stuff. But if you see your support over here fighting somebody, keep an eye on them, right? If you miss a last hit or two just to keep your support alive or to do more damage to the core, maybe go do it, right? It can definitely be worth it, and it's going to give a little bit of confidence in your support that you're going to be there when they need you. You're going to throw the paint out. It's not going to happen. They do this, throw the stun to stop the Timber Chain. Timber Chain can come out right now. They dig the stun out as well. The silence is going to be up in another 28 seconds, so it's not going to matter. They do have the paint up in a second here. Going to throw it? No, not going to do it. They're going to go up here. They Necrophos is taking a lot of damage from the Razor. Does have an ult if he wants to use it. Gonna get... Whoa! He has the heal running right now. That Razor does have a plasma field in 3 seconds. I think Necro's got to walk away right here. Right? Like, no way you fight this. You almost died to that plasma field, and I think you had, like, less health than you do now. Almost dies again. He does have a heal, so he's got to be careful. They did kill the Timbersaw on the top lane. Nice job. Does have an extra 88 health. I talked about this in another game. I always brag about how well Droge does with this, right? He's going to be left alone from probably the 15 to 25 minute mark, and his health is going to go through the roof because he gets a lot of denies. He's probably one of the best deniers I've seen. Okay, alright, and so anyways, I was just kidding. I'm actually full of shit. This guy is terrible at the game, and we can't do anything else. Alright, going to be going in the mid lane here. Necrophos is going to be picking up that. They're going to be having a smoke on the Tiny. Tiny's going to be walking into the Razor. They do kill the Darkseer bottom. They're trying to go on the Razor. Razor is going to get that Tiny Airlines treatment. They do have a heal, but it's not going to be enough. And they do have a Scythe, but he's going to be low. He's going to use the bottle once, twice. They get the silence on him. They're going to have the paint. Not enough mana. They're going to have the stun. They Scythe up. Boom! Going to take him down, and the big stun, bing, 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 is going to go on to everybody. Well played. And are we going to get a double stack here? No. Grimstroke is just going to pop the clarity and run back to lane. He says, I don't care. Lifesteal is going to miss his last hit. I wonder, well, the Darkseer is doing okay. Is going to be missing a ace. Got 10 denies against him. That Windrunner's doing decently well, and just leaves the lane. You know, they're just gonna throw out these 2 ion shells, push the lane hard. She probably killed him when he was cutting the wave here, which I'm not surprised. Gonna get the tip and the double tip. All right, okay. There's some love here, I can tell, you know. All right, and they're gonna get the link onto the Necrophos with the TPs, but not able to get them. The Venge does have level 6 in a second here. They're gonna be pinging on the high ground. What is up here? What are you pinging? Nothing. I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Darkseer doing all right. Gonna be picking up the mecha very soon. Razor picking up the Yasha, going into the Manta. Now I think the Venge is gonna be over here. They know the Venge is here, right? They know the Venge is here. Yep. Okay. They're gonna see the Venge get the stun out, and Plasma Field doing a lot of damage. They do have the link. Yes, sir. It's gonna be going out. They do hit the link on to 2 with that Grimstroke ult. Gonna get stunned. Boom! Nice, onto that Necrophos. And the Darkseer is going to come in, but they do get a trade on to the Grimstroke. Grimstroke is going to die, but the trade for it is going to get the Razor. Razor Courier does go down as well to probably the tower. I'm not really sure. They do have an eye on the Venge, but the Venge does have the swap, so she can just walk away. Nice job. They're going to take this stack here as well as a big 3-man. They say, hey, everybody's going to hit this, and they say, yes, sir. Alright, gonna be going in the top lane here. Lifestealer, I think he's gonna do just fine against the Timbersaw. Like I said, I think in the 15 to 20 minute mark, 25 minute mark, he's gonna be left alone. It's gonna be hard for the team, but he's gonna be able to get his Radiance in that time, or before that time, and I think his gold is just gonna excel, so. As that happens. We have a big group up here in the mid lane. We do see the Razors out here. Gonna throw the Plasma Field, but it's not going to do a whole lot of damage to the Necrophos. They do have the stun and the swap just in case they want to do it, but I think they saw the Tiny, so it's going to be fine. Have the Witch Doctor ult in the Maledict. You don't really want to throw that on the Necrophos, right? Because the damage doesn't go through the Ghost Shroud, so it's just going to be there. They do smoke up 2. It's going to be the Tiny and the Grimstroke. I think they want to bait with the Necrophos here, and that's why he's not dragging it down so far. But I think they're going to rotate. Yeah, they're going to rotate top here, right? The Timbersaw is giving him a... they're just going to say, like, hey, we know you're here. Oh, they see him on the ward. Okay. He's giving him like a little hug, you know? He's like, hey... You know, you're safe up here. Nobody's coming for you. They're going to be throwing the stun and the silence onto the Venge. Venge is going to get scythed. Nope, does die to the Grimstroke eat. Or the right clicks from the burn, maybe, from the Necro? I don't know. Let's check. Oh, the health. Okay, yeah. All right. The big skull is going to take her. Okay, Tiny's going to be here, and so is the Grimstark. They're going to be able to see the Lifestealer. The Lifestealer is going to get ulted and linked by the Razor, trying to get away. Has the Rage, jumps into a creep. They do get the double link onto the Razor, and the Timbersaw gets the toss up. It kills 1, kills 2, kills 3 with that Necrophos. Holy shit. The mega kill streak. I will say, right, the Necro was having not a great lane, and I think that turns it around. Clap it! Clap it! Is called out by Rhodes. Holy shit, they know it's live. They said, do it. Clip these nuts. Not as good as the first game. Alright. Gonna be going in. Well played. You gotta solely kill me, Rhodes. Alright, nice job. Gonna be going here. The Razor is going in. They're gonna swap in on the Tiny, the Link as well with the Avalanche, trying to stop, but it's not gonna help anything. He does have the toss back, but once you stay together, you're there forever. I'm gonna throw out the Whirling Blade. What is this actually called? Twisted Chakram. Who fucking calls it that? Timbersaw's trying to be aggressive here. They do see the Grimstark. Grimstark is going to be plasma fielded, but I think he's too far away. They do have the Chakram, and he's going to not die. He has the TPI. He's going to be just fine. What did I say? 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. You got to be very careful here. Gets that deny as well. Lifestealer doesn't have an ult into a creep. He's going to rage. TP. Oh, damn. That rage was extremely... Yo. He knows. He counted it out. He knew. Alright, they're going to be going on the Tiny underneath the tower, maybe? He's going to go for the Blink first. Razor as the Yasha. Going to go for the Manta. Wind Ranger going to go for the Dragon Lance. Says, hey, you know, we want to throw it here. We'll be just fine. They're going to be throwing this Scream in the top lane. Not going to happen. Timbersaw going to go for the Kaya into the Sange. I like this, you know. Oh, we're going to get a pause here. 2,000 net worth. Well. Look who must have run it down mid. Is it right? I mean, there's some lag in here, right? You know, so. Oh, how the turntables turn. Yes, sir. We have 10 more bosses to match all your bosses. Nerd. Aight, fair. Nice. A little all chatting from everyone is nice. You know, it keeps the game light and fun. Like I said, RD2L is a place for, you know, having fun, playing with like-minded people, and you're good, right? You get -10 for Drode, so we're even. You know, if you want to play with people that you're going to laugh with and have fun with, come to RD2L. You know, it's everybody across the board, and we're in a, unlike 82L, where you're divided into brackets, and you just play with people that are your rank, you're going to be playing with people that are of all ranks, right? And you get drafted onto a team. So, you know, Bombdust could be a Herald player. He plays like it. And then Guys I Can't Move it might be an Immortal. And they're going to be in the same game. So you're going to be able to ask these high-level players that you're playing with for tips or questions or ideas. Maybe even do a little bit of theory crafting. You know, see what they see every day and get something. You know what I mean? And you might even develop, you know, friendly relationships where you can go play games together and maybe, I think Redground does, I think it's Redground or Treebeard does some coaching in PST Sundays. You know, I'm willing to bet if you ask somebody, they'd be willing to help you watch a replay or two. Unpausing, it's going to come out. Nice job. And not even asked. They're going to teleport 2 in this top lane. Darkseer is going to be running in, get stunned up, and Maledict. He's going to take a lot of damage with the chain. The Greaves are going to come out. The Twisted Chakram is going to come out too, doing a lot of damage, trying to slow anything down. They do have the Shackle in case they want to use it. The Chakram is going to slow people, cutting these trees. Nice job. Good exit plan from the side of Quaker Oats Esports. They're going to be walking into the Roach Pit. They do see the Venge. Kind of rude, folks. Yeah. Oh, they see the Venge. Venge is going to get ulted. Nope, they don't use it. They do get a kill onto that East Taiwan. East or West underscore Taiwan. position for Tiny. Almost pushed my wife's iPad off the desk. Gotta be careful here. Oh, they're taking this big stack up here. Witch Doctor says, hey, you know, doing a lot of damage. Pew! Taking a lot of hits. Timbersaw, like I said, going for the Sanjin Kaya. Wants to be able to do that extra damage and have that extra health, which is always really good. Vengeful Spirit going for the Axe again. We saw it last game. Like I said, the worry is they're going to be going onto the bottom lane. They do have the Link, and the Explosion's going to come out. They have the Scythe. Nice job. I just realized I unpaused without asking. Yep. Badman. The Badman is here. Without saying. Yep. Dark Seer going for the Blink. They're here to kill the Grimstroke. Grimstroke died over here. Whoa, he kinda died without his team. Like I said, last game, it felt like the Axe was there, which is nice. But the only worry is that you don't have anything else. Like, you die, and then you have your spells, and then what do you do, right? So, maybe having a Vlad's first, or being able to pick something up early would be helpful. Now, you wouldn't be able to get, you know, something active, like an Urn or Mana Boots, but something that you could use that would be useful while you're dead is always a thought. Anyways, we're going to go to the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to get the Urn. I'm not really surprised into Spirit Vessel. Spirit Vessel is always good against the Necrophos and the Lifestealer to help with that Lifestealer, the heal. They're going to be running Link onto the Lifestealer, who's kind of baiting out. They get the stun out, the swap onto the Lifestealer from the Venge. They're going to Link up too. They're going to throw the paint. It's going to miss. They're going to be running at the Venge. Venge is going to throw the damage. They do not get a kill. They kill the Grimstroke, and the big ult from the Darkseer is going to be coming out. They're going to be able to kill one. They trade a second. They're going to be going in. Razor's going to try to stop anything. The Tiny Airlines is going to take him down. The Witch Doctor ult is going to be here too. They're going to be doing a lot of damage trying to keep the Tiny alive. Tiny is going to go down. It's going to be a 4-for-3 trade. 4-for-2 trade. Just kidding. And a tip is going to go out to West_Taiwan on that Tiny. Oh, the triple tip. That's, you know, I think Era might have forgotten what team he is on, so got to be careful there. Gonna take the tower. Nice job. So, Lifestealer, okay, trades it up. Says, I'm with the Maelstrom instead. I like this because in this game, this is what I was kind of worried about, right? Is that a lot of teams aren't able to just go fight 4v5 and win or hold people back. So he trades up the Radiance for the Maelstrom instead, and it's going to help, you know, he's going to be able to fight with his team, which is excellent. And then goes into the Ags. So the Radiance is much, I would say, better, but it's, you know, situational. Absolutely. I think it was a good choice. Darkseer still has these 4 gauntlets of strength. He will not give them up. Going to be going middle here. Link on to the Grimstroke. Grimstroke throws the Blood Grenade. Is not going to hit. They do have the haste on the Razor. Not going to be able to catch here. Necrophos does have the Blade Mail and the Toss Back. The Scythe goes out onto the Razor. Nice. They do have the Maledict onto the Necrophos. Necrophos is taking a lot of damage, but is able to heal up a bunch of it. They toss it out the Darkseer, and the ult from the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's going to get 1. He's going to get 2. No. Only just the 1. That's going to be the Godlike Spree from the Necrophos. The Explosion is going to kill the Venge. They're going to be running up onto the high ground. They do see the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to chain away, and so does the Wind Ranger. Nice. They're doing all right. Great kill for the Witch Doctor there. That's going to be, what, an extra 800 gold to him, so he's probably loving life right now. You know, he's probably almost got his Spirit Vessel. He's about 200 gold away from just the recipe, and it's another 600. So he's about 800 gold away. That kill was probably about half of what he needed, which is really nice. Are they going to go on this Timbersaw bottom? Nope, they just walk away. So Necrophos is going to be going for the Radiance, which is probably another reason why it was dropped by. But The link onto the Lifestealer from the Razor. Razor is going to get the kill. They're going to be turning onto the Necrophos. Necrophos is going to get that Twisted Chain on him, and they trade the 2-for-1 onto the Razor after the Tiny Airlines. Tiny is going to get a lot of lag here. It does get ulted by the Windrunner, and he goes down to the Timber Chain Chakram Man. Like I said, there's probably another reason right here is the Necro-Goading Radiance. They don't want to have the double Radiance, so they just go for the Maelstrom. Has the Blade Mail too, and the TP Boots, which is just fine. Tiny is going to be going for the Blink, has the Yule, or going for the Yules, has the Blink. I think this is okay. The Yules is going to help him, like, I talked about this before on the Mars. The Yules is going to help keep him having that mana up, and it can set up for things, and it can help save him if he needs it, you know. If he gets, you know, somebody gets linked by the Razor, he can Yules the Razor and then walk away, and it'll break the link, or he can Yules himself if the Timbersaw is going on him, or Yules himself if the whatever's going on, you know what I mean? So it can stop the Witch Doctor ult as well, so you never know when you might need it. Lifestealer goes for the Maelstrom into the Ags, which is good. Gonna give his Infest a 20-second cooldown, right? Yeah, 20 seconds. So, you know, goes from a minute, a little over a minute to just 20 seconds. And that last fight, he would have been able to live if he had been able to jump into his Necro. Necro is going to get ulted here. They do have the Scythe if they want to use it. Is he going to use it? He gets the Scythe on the 2. No, the Wind is going to have that BKB and lives. They're going to get the kill. The double kill goes out to the Necro, but he is going to go down, and they get the explosion from the Lifestealer to give him that 500 on the Mega. They're going to get the Witch Doctor ult. Nope, that's the Shard. He does kill the Darkseer. They're going to be going and killing the Witch Doctor. Trading a 4-for-3 right now. They do see the Razor. They're going to try to chase. They see him. Okay, they got to know. Oh, they know. All right, they throw the stick. The stick does not connect. They have a blink in 8 seconds. They throw the Avalanche. They see him on the high ground here. Oh, not going to be able to get the toss off. Unfortunate. And the blink wasn't up either. Ping is blink. Ping is blink. Grimstroke goes for the Glimmer Cape. Is going to go for the Ghost Scepter as well, which I don't think is too bad. Especially against the Razor and the Wind. Wind will buy a Nullifier at some point, I'm assuming. Because because you have a Necro, and 2, it's not a bad Wind item, I think, right? Like, actually, they probably picked up the Wind because of the Nullifier build, which is not bad. She, again, like I said, she's not a bad Nullifier holder. I think she can do it decently. Razor going to have that DD, going to be picking up level 15 here. Dodged the Spell Lifesteal or the Plasma Field damage. I think he picks up the Storm Surge. No, the +5 static. Yeah. He's going to be going for BKB. He's very close. Has the Manta. And he's going to be picking up a Dust of Appearance. There's a support out there that is crying, and he doesn't know why. Windrunner has the BKB. The Maelstrom and the Dragonlance is very, very rich right now. Let's see. It's going to be top net worth. I'm not surprised. She's been just over here farming, has the Maelstrom, and is loving life. So, Timbersaw going for the Kaya Sange into the E-Shroud. I think it's pretty good. You know, he does have the Shard, that Flamethrower. They're going to be on top here. They do see the Grimstroke. I assume they're going to dive him. The Witch Doctor is going to be clipped again. He's going to be punched down, and the Maledict is thrown out. Nice. They're going to be turning onto the Grimstroke. Grimstroke is going to be clutched and kicked. They're going to be able to... Oh, they don't kill the Necro! TP in. He pops the Blade Mail. They're going to be running at the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is going to be run down. The Lifestealer is going to get stunned for a second, but the Whip is going to come out. He's going to whip himself. I don't even want to know. Not going to make a joke about that. And they're going to keep going. They get the stun out on the Timbersaw, and they're going to have to do a lot of damage, but they do have the toss-up. Oh, it's just the Yules from the Tiny. They have a Scythe, and he goes down. Shwee! To the Necrophos Scythe. That's going to be 7 Scythes right now. Get an extra 20 HP and 10 mana regen from kills. So he's going to go for the E-Shroud as well. I've said it before on the Necrophos. I like to go the Shard and the Boosted Travel level 2, just because if you have a teammate that is in a situation that you need to go to right then, you can be there in 3 seconds. Also, the Shard is going to give you that extra heal and the movement speed inside a fight, and you get the movement speed as well from the level 2. They're going to swap and stun with the Link from the Razor and get the kill, but they do throw the wall down with the vacuum. Taking a lot of damage on the Venge. Venge is going to die. That doesn't heal your teammates, buddy. It's all good. You're okay. All right, we're going to go to the jungle right now, and everybody's going to be in here. They say, yeah, bro, we watched him die, but it was funny to watch that Venge die for it. Lifestealer's doing okay. Has the Ags right now. Timbersaw, Venge almost has the Ags, about 700 gold off. And this is what I was saying is the... So, this is what I said before, is like the Ags is going to be very, like a one item, and you're 30 minutes, so it's not like you're going to have a whole lot of farm to be able to pick up something else, you know? They're going to be going for the Roche here again. They do like taking the Roche on this side, which is good. And they're going to be able to fight it, maybe? The Necro is up here. He wants to go in, but I don't think they have anybody else. They might take a fight right after. They do have it. And they're going to be going in. They do a lot of damage. They're going to get the Link onto the Grimstroke. They're going to get the double Link from the Grimstroke. They're going to do a lot of damage with the Witch Doctor ult. They're going to be turning in Lifestealers, trying to fight the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to be going using the Shard, and they're going to be going in. They're going to be walking away, and the explosion out from the Lifestealer. He's going to go turn around onto the Windrunner, but the Windrunner has to run and goes. He dies, trades the Aegis for his own life, but I wouldn't call that worth. Alright, they're going to be going in. Taking the tower here. I think it's a good trade. Okay, so they're going to push. They got 4 dead. Hold on, I'm starting to talk to somebody. Somebody else is trying to talk to me real here about a different cast. Taking the tower with the focus fire. It's extremely short cooldown. You know, it's only 30 seconds, so using it is not going to be too bad. And this is what I think they're okay. I did say that they couldn't throw for a while, or it'd be hard for them to throw. Maybe I was wrong with that sentiment here on Team IO Band equals scared. I feel like everybody can throw, right? No, nothing wrong there, but they did have a good start. So, gonna take this mid tower too, and they're gonna go run straight bottom. Oh, pushing back the Lifestealer. They say, "Hey, buddy." They'll come up here. Razor is going to have 2 runes, the Haste and the Arcane. I feel like he wants to use his ult right now while he's got both of those popped. They're going to be seeing the Necro here with the Scream. They're going to say, hey, they're over here. They're over here. They're going to be smoked up on 2, on 3 right now. Maybe 4 if they grab the Necro. They're going to throw the Vision or the Sentry up just to check for Vision. They see the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's going to glimmer. He's going to be in here deep. There's the stun. Throws the Maledict. Not going to hit. They do get the Shackle on the Tiny. They throw the Grimstroke ult onto 2. They're going to throw the Scythe. They're going to get 1. Okay, they're going to be able to kill the Venge ult again. And they're going to be jumping into the Lifesteal. Or the Lifesteal is going to jump into the Razor who has the BKB. And he's going to pop right back out. And he's going to be running away here, I think. Yeah, he takes all that damage. And they're going to be turning. Trying to kill the Darkseer. They get the wind as well. They're going to kill the Timbersaw. He's doing a lot of damage, taking a lot of damage, but it's okay. He's going to jump onto the low ground. He's stuck in the trees here. He's going to get stunned up by the Avalanche and the Toss and the big damage from that Necrophos. Nice. And the Lifestealer did die in the river here by himself, but, you know, that's all right. What are you going to do, right? He had minus 250 damage from the Razor. The Razor just kept him linked up and walked him away from the fight, which is the best thing you can do, right? Especially if you have your ult popped and you want it to just hammer somebody. This Lifestealer only has the chance of, like, fighting with his team. You could probably put this Morbid Mask into your Fairy Fire. He just eats it. Okay. You know, those things do sell. You know, somebody will buy them. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Sorry, my southern accent. Sail is coming out just a little bit there. So if it does bother you, I apologize. I'll work my best at it. Just let me know. Gonna pick up the 2 bounty runes from the Tiny. Tiny's doing just fine. Alright, let's do a quick run through here. The Razor's gonna be picking up the Satanic, which is nice. The Wind is gonna be picking up a Scotty, which is huge, into the Gleipnir. That Scotty's gonna reduce that regen some more on the side of IO Band Eagle Scared. Timbersaw picking up the E-Shroud, gonna be picking up the Shiva's Guard, which is going to help out again, just like the Scotty. Wait, did they see him? Okay, they're going to get the silence, the stun, and the toss-up. They're going to do a lot of damage. They do get in with the Lifestealer, the normal punch, and he goes down to the Scythe. That's a lot of damage and a lot of tank for the side of Quaker Oats. I think they probably give up this Tier 2 bottom, right? Probably. Venge goes for the Ags. I don't know what he's going to go next. I would assume it's going to be like a Vlad's or maybe an Aether Lens or a Shard. I would assume. Witch Doctor goes for the mech, has the Glimmer Cape. Glimmer Cape has been putting in work, so has the Shard. His Voodoo Switcheroo, we've seen that a couple times with him just standing there, and then he disappears, and then you've got the enemy team just staring at you, hoping to kill you right afterwards, and you're just wasting their time, so good time waster. Going to be picking up the Aghanim Scepter on Darkseer. That's going to be that normal punch, creating illusions. We haven't talked about this yet, right? Creating that normal illusion, right? His next attack on a hero, True Strike, knock a replica out of the victim, damaging and stunning them. So, and it depends on how much he's moved in the past 3 seconds. So it's really good, especially for people that you want to stun and get an illusion of. So if somebody does have a Radiance on the other team, that'd be a great person to grab. Like the Necrophos, if you're playing Darkseer against the Necrophos, jump in, blink in, stun them, and you'll be good to go. So, and it can set up for other things as well. Don't think it's just for punching once and then leaving. So. Necrophos is going to be picking up an Ags. I think the Ags is great. It does have the Shard as well. We just talked about that. The Ags is going to increase Heartstopper aura, right? 50% of Necrophos' current health and regen. With 9 Reaper Scythes, going to have a 39. So it's going to do an extra 20% or 20 health a second. Going to throw the Twisted Chalkum. They did kill the Tiny up here while I was yapping about the Necrophos. Got to be careful. Tiny does die. He has the blink and the Force Staff. Unfortunately, not able to use any of that, even the use. The stun, the shackle onto a tree can be a real big problem. Lifesteer is going to be up here. Going to get the stun off, but not going to connect to anything, so it's very short. They do swap, and they're going to get the 5-man vacuum wall up. They're going to be able to kill one. They're going to be going in. They're going to kill another. They're going to kill a third. It's AKA he's going to be the whatever it's called, the illusion. They're going to be killing a 4th, and they're going to be going for a 5th here. Wind is chasing, or they're chasing the Wind very far. They have the blink on the Tiny. He does have the whip just in case he wants to use it. That was huge. I don't even know if they got the Scythe off. They didn't. Absolutely insane. Darkseer ult with the wall there was wild, right? They all grouped up, and they just went underneath. I wish I could replay it, too. That shit was fire, right? Clip that, all right? You know what I'm saying? Gonna go in, hit the tower here. Gonna be doing a fantastic job. I wonder if they probably just get this tower, and I think they're gonna look to go Roche. Roche could be up in 30 seconds. It's gonna be nighttime. Yeah, okay, they're gonna run top. They're gonna probably take this tier 1 and try to get this tier 2 and then back up to Roche. I would assume so. I've seen a lot of teams trade Roche for a tier 2. And I say that right now. I bring this up because they have no tier 2 bottom to take. So if they, we're able to take Roche bottom, it's not going to happen, Roche is going to be up in 1 minute and 15 seconds. So they're going to have to wait until then. I think they take this fight at the tier 1 and the tier 2, which is not going to be too bad. They're very low. They take the Tormentor. That's going to be a shard onto the Razor, which is going to link people and then pulls them together passively. So you don't have to worry about it. You can walk around, and they're going to walk around, and it's going to draw you guys closer. It's like a reaction. It's going to be linking on to the lifesteal. Lifesteal is going to get stunned, swap, jumps into the Razor, going to be going with the wall, and the vacuum going to be doing a lot of damage. The Lifesteal's trying to get away. They do get the mules off from the Tiny, doing some more damage. They do have the scythe, throws the scythe onto one to get the kill. He's trying to live the Necrophos. He's going to get another heal off. He's trying to, but he's going to go down. The Lifesteal is going to come in. He's listing a lot of damage here. He does have the rage in case he wants to go. He does get shackled to a tree. Explosion is going to kill it. He's going in. It's like a fucking 4th of July firework. He's going to get the other one underneath the tower. Going to be looking for the Venge kill. They're going to get the swap, the stun, and the kill. He's got the ult. He's trying his best. He gets the stun again, and he's going to go down. That's going to be another +2. God, he's a ballerina, Drones. He can't help himself. Holy shit. Call him Axe, because he's just spinning around with that 2-2 on. All right, and I think they're going to go take this, this tower as well. Tiny, absolutely fantastic hitting. Wow. Toss, avalanche. Come on, do it again. Dude, I didn't mean to make fun of you. Don't feel bad about it. Not all of us can hit fast. It's okay. He's going to get the Wind Waker, and he says, nah, I don't want to hit it now that you made fun of me, you know? It's like, have you ever seen a cat fail to jump on something? It was kind of like that. I feel a little bad now. I'm going to be picking up the +1% Feast, Lifesteal, and damage. Ooh, that's good. I didn't know Feast gives you damage. Oh, as damage. Okay, all right, fair enough. Nice. Do they have any buybacks? No, they don't. Holy shit. It was only the Witch Doctor. They're going to go back and Roche, right? They have to. The Tormentor's down. You guys can look at it. You goofy goobers. Goofy goobers. Alright. Razor going to be going on to the Lifestealer. Lifestealer is going to run away. Can jump inside of him if he wants to put the open wounds. He's doing a lot of damage even with the link onto him. They do link with the Grimstroke. Going to be able to get the double heal from the Necrophos. Necrophos is going to get ulted by the wind. Does have the Ghost Rider, gets the link off, and the scythe does not kill. The Witch Doctor ult is going to be going on to the Lifestealer. The wall vacuum is going to be going on to 3 again. They get the punch onto the Timbersaw, doing a lot of damage, and the wind is trying to get away. Gets the pew from the power shot. They get the stun and kill the Darkseer finally. They do see the Grimstroke get the stun off and do him in. Wow. Okay, what a trade there. I mean, they ran it down. They got a lot of kills, and then they got the tower. They went over here, grabbed a Watcher, and then immediately died in the triangle. What are you going? Orchid. Weird. Okay. Actually, I don't find this weird. I think it's actually probably pretty decent. Oh, he has the Nullifier now. I did say the Wind was going to pick up the Nullifier. It's the only good reason why you'd pick this hero. She kind of does the same thing as the Ursa, right? You get a lot of attack speed, and you pick up the Nullifier. I think with the Ursa is different, right? The Wind is going to dodge a lot of damage, while the Ursa will just eat a lot of damage. So, to each their own. I don't know if the Ursa does well against the Lifestealer. I assume you would, right? Because you're just going to hit there. Oh, Vacuum Wall is going to miss. You shift queued that up, we can tell. Wind is going to be able to push this tower and push this high ground. Doing it. Going to take this Rax. They don't have buybacks on anybody except for the Lifestealer. They take the Rax. I think they're okay losing the Rax right here. The toss back up onto the Necrophos. Going to get the BKB out. The link onto the Wind and the Witch Doctor. They do have the toss of the stick, but it's not going to happen. They get the stun out and not going to go in. It does not connect with the Grimstroke. Didn't have the blink up because of the damage coming out. Lifestealer is going to go out to Roche and come back in. Is he worried that they're gonna go Roche? Maybe? I don't know. Timbersaw going for the BKB. He says, I don't want to take any more damage. I'm so tired of this magic damage. Venge is gonna get the Force Staff. Got a rep for being pushy. Magic Missile upgrade. They're gonna ping out the Darkseer. Darkseer, you gotta get away. Darkseer, you gotta get away. Oh no, Darkseer, run. He's just gonna take all the damage. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Has no buyback either. Wait, you should know he has no buyback. You saw it. You saw it live. Oh, shit. This is not good. Witch Doctor still has that Grizz gold. Could use it. Has an extra 4,000. One of the 2 people on this team with buyback, the Timbersaw is about to be there. Going to get the blink. Gonna look up here. The Lifestealer did walk away from the Venge. Does have the Ags and the Heart. Gonna be linked up by the Razor, the Toss, and the Avalanche is gonna be going out. They do get the link from the Grimstroke, doing a lot of damage, but the Shackle does go out. They're going to be doing a lot of damage with the Witch Doctor switcheroo. He does throw the Maledict, and the Silence goes out right as he throws the ult. So they're going to get the Scythe out, and they're going to be going on to 3 here. They're doing a lot of damage with the Lifestealer and the Tiny Toss damage. They're going to be going on to the Timbersaw. This stupid lag fucking sucks. They're going to get the swap out to get the extra damage, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be an Ultra Kill. Who stole it? It's going to probably be the Necrophos with the Scythe, and they're going to get the Vision as well. Holy, the master is here. Nice job, well played. Dude, Tycho on that fucking Silence, that shit ripped instantly. He was able to just throw that shit back, you know, like a real one, and save his team. Now, I'm gonna go on the Darkseer. Darkseer was over here and died, unfortunately. At 25, I think he gets the AoE Surge, but it could be the double Ion Shell. I think to be honest, it's gonna be the AoE Surge. I think it just sounds really good. I'm not sure though. I don't play this year. I don't play off lane. All right, Necrophos is gonna be going for a Heart. Is pushing 23, but I think 25 is still a decent amount of way that we don't worry about it too much. Tiny's about to be 25. God damn, you're far behind there as a mid laner. Tiny's about to be 25. The TP in from the Venge. The Venge is going to get ran out by the Lifestealer and says, goodbye, see you later. Oh, the swap goes out with a stun, and they're going to be TPing away on the Lifestealer. The disconnect. Oh, no. There is a lot of lag, right? There is a lot of lag, so this shit sucks. Whoever's hosting this server, 9 left. All right. Generous game crash. We'll do a quick run through of who's got. Okay, no set. Taiwan wrote that as a book title. He said fire in the hole and left voice chat. Wind. Okay. Markswoman's cap. All right, I guess. Timbersaw as the Immortal Blade. Alright. Yeah, not bad. I can't escape from it, which is really annoying. Why can I not see? There you go. Slowpoke. I'm going to be picking up the Venge. We saw this last game. Witch Doctor. Not as good as the last Witch Doctor, but he does have the braids and the monkey, so kind of fire. Darkseer. Darkseer always looks lame. You can't put anything on that hero that's going to look cool. Necrophos is kind of lacking. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of lacking. Okay. Tiny. I have the same Tiny set equipped, so I can't say much. Wait, except for this. Oh, he's got different... Okay. And the Grimstroke. Okay, I'm gonna say it this time. When he comes back, do you guys see him in just shows? I see my parents fighting. It's your fault. My bus, mama. We need to know if you have vision of other heroes for our next move. Yes, you have to tell us. My mom is a hero. I see people. It's the rules. Hey, that's the badman right there making up rules. You know, just because you think you have an admin on team, you can just do whatever you want, all right? Dead people. She's my hero. Aw. Nice job. I'd already used the swap, too. Yeah, she's great. Absorbing damage. Good when ready. Or go when ready. Sean O'Reilly told me to pick Troll Warlord this game, but then you guys banned it. Alright. Grimstroke might be dead here, unless he just slams a TP. Necrophos is already TPing. Darkseer is probably about... Oh, he has no TP. Yikers. Your mom said good win ready. Okay. He's like, get me out of this game. I don't care about your mother. All right. Jeez Louise, it's not Mother's Day. I don't have to care anymore. They're not unpausing, so I wonder. One sec. Okay. He might have to talk to his mom. Gonna get the unpause here, Wind Ranger, and they're gonna leave. Grimstroke goes invis, is dusted, but they don't have the stun, no way to stop, so I think they're just fine. Nice job. Nintendo. Corpse Eater, 800. Nice. Okay. Who was I on? I think I was on the Tiny, right? Tiny does have the... Oh, he's going for the Ags. Oh, this is kind of crazy. He does do a lot of damage on the Tiny. I think he gets the 2 toss charges. I think everybody does, right? I don't know anybody that gets the Avalanche. Right? You've got to be, like, wild to get the Avalanche. Instead of the toss charges, right? Because it minuses is, you know... Like, you get a toss every 11 or 10 seconds, or 5 seconds. God, you know what? If I could type, you'd be right. Okay, it looks like they might take the Tormentor. Tormentor's not up, just kidding. His Courier's there. It does have an Aeon disc recipe on it. Okay, it looks... Droz does have the Basher now going into the Abyssal. It looks like they want to take the Roche here. They want to take the Roche fight. Oh, wait. Roche is almost dead. They don't know. I think they leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Aegis is down. Yeah, walk away. All right, good choice. Good choice. He does have the... Picked up a Blade Mail, which is not crazy because if the life or the Razor links him, I don't think he can stop attacking him, right? No, you can. Okay, you can stop attacking. You just can't stop the link, right? That's what it is. Maybe, I don't know. And Grimstroke almost has an Aether Lens, not an Aether Lens, an Aeon Disc. You rarely see this item. We saw it 2 games ago as a first item Witch Doctor, but and I also think you take the just let them have the tier 2 and just fight the high ground. I think that's the best choice of action. Gonna go as the aesthetics cap on the Grimstroke. Tiny picking up a level 25. Let's see what he picks. Toss charges. He does pick up the toss charges, and the Darkseer does get the AOE surge, which did not hit either one of his or his people. So I don't know if they just weren't in range or what, but there you go. It's going to be about half of the range of cast. Oh, just like to know. They don't see anybody? No. Okay, so I feel like the Lifestealer doesn't want to be too aggressive because they don't know where everybody is. They do see the Wind doing a lot of damage to this tower. It's going to go down, gets the silence out onto the Wind. Wind's going to be able to walk away. They throw the Twisted Chakram onto the high ground and the real Chakram right after to help clear these creeps. The Lifestealer is going to take the Tormentor by himself. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, you ain't that guy. Not today, buddy. We're going to go back over here. I think they just go back up high ground, right? Ult by the Wind is going to be going on to the Necrophos. Necrophos is going to be popping that Blade Mail. They get the link on the Grimstroke onto 2. They throw the Scythe. It does take down 1. Nice job. That's the Aegis. Going to be going on to the Timbersaw now. Timbersaw is very deep with the wall. Doing any damage? Nope. Okay, there we go. Get the toss out now. And doing some more damage. The Witch Doctor ult is going to be going on to the Necrophos. They're going to be going in. They do have the wall. They're going to walk 2 into it. Necrophos does buy back, and the Lifestealer buy back. They're going to be tossing back, and they do get the heal onto the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to go down with the right clicks of the Lifestealer and big damage from the Grimstroke. Should have paused, buddy. Should have paused. They would have let you go. It's like in the rules, I think. So, good work. Alright, Alright, so the Razor is about to be 25. I think he gets the steals his attack speed. I know a lot of people get the Plasma Field, but I think the attack speed is really good, especially for people that hit really fast, like the Lifestealer. Wind grabs the Focus Fire advanced cooldown by 18 seconds. Not surprised. Timbersaw, I think, is going to get the Timber Chain projectile speed. To swap out onto the Lifesteal. Lifesteal just keeps hitting stuff. Is going to get ulted by the Wind. Wind is going to be here. Gets the stun out and has the Blade Mail on him. He kills him! He kills him! And he's going to explode on the creep. The Necrophos is going to be here teleported in. Oh my god. No way. No way. That was crazy. That was big crazy mode. Holy shit, they're going to get the Rax here, swap onto the Necrophos, get the stun out, and the Nullifier. They're going to get the ult from the Darkseer onto her. They get the punch out, and they do have the Scythe. It's going to go down. They kill one. They're going to be going on the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's dead instantly. They get the bash, I believe. They're going to be going for the tier 4s. They say, fuck the Rax. We're going to be ending right now. They have buyback on the Razor. Razor's going to be going in. He does have the Static Link. Going to be going out onto the Lifestealer. Is not level 25 yet, so he's not going to be stealing attack speed, but a lot of damage does come from the Lifestealer. Lifestealer is going to get maledicted, and Witch Doctor ulted. Baby kidding, just kidding. He's going to be going for the Voodoo Switcheroo. The Vacuum is going to be going on to the 4. They're doing so much damage. The Witch Doctor is going to go down. They're going to be going turning onto the Venge. The Explosion does go down and takes the Razor. They're going to be trying to get anything done. They do buy back on the Venge. They do have the swap out, but it's not going to keep this Timbersaw alive. Timbersaw is going to get swapped. He does live in 4. Inside of 4, they kill the Venge again, but they push back the Timbersaw. He had no health, and they're going to be taking... They're just going to finish. This is it. This is over. It's done. Drozy's just dropping items. He just says, hey, what are you going to do about that? And he picks something up. Then it's going to be a GG. The toss out, and they're going to be trying a little bit, and the explosion out. They said, hey, we're going to use everything on you, Timbersaw. What are you going to do about it? GG is called. Great game. I told you IO Band gets a start. They can't throw. Great 1-1 for the Quaker Oats Esports versus IO Band.